All right. Happy good morning. It is January the 25th, 2025. It's the day of 25 for sure. So anyway, I'm so weird. I'm like, wait, on February the 5th, it'll be 25. Hey there, handsome. Oh my goodness. Look, look how cute you are. Look at you. Are you a smart boy? Yeah. Are you mom's helper? He's like, yeah, you're talking to me. Rowan is the handsome dude today. So anyway, I'm just super excited that we can all be here together today. And so this is going to be a, grab your coffee, grab your notebook. Has everybody got their drink? Everybody got your notebook handy? I think that you'll definitely want to have a notebook for sure because I'm going to be sharing some fun things. Also, I'm going to be sharing the some secrets. Like I'll be sharing, you know what this is, the unit support package. I'm going to share what I got in this today. So that's going to be super fun. So let that be your anticipatory gift. And I've got to grab a Kleenex because my nose is itchy. So I will grab the whole box. And by the way, look at this. Look at this new seat cover. I received this in the mail from our friend Cleta Colson Air, who is a Circle of Excellence director. And so she believes in us. She thinks that our unit is going to achieve the Circle of Excellence this year. And so do I. So I'm super excited about that. We've still got some people hopping on here. So I am going to, we're going to do introductions here in just a moment. And so some of the things that we're going to be talking about today, I'll just tell you about that while people are hopping on. So we're going to, first of all, I want to answer any questions that you all have on Mary Kay in Touch because it's a transition, it's a new system, and it's something in progress where they're continuing this is what a computer person told me. It's like you can't just like make the whole thing and voila, it just works. It's like you have to have one part and then you have to add the next part in and the next part in and the next part in. And so it's kind of a work in progress, but I want to be able to answer any questions that you all have today about Mary Kay in Touch. So we're going to start with that. Any problems, any questions? The next thing that we're going to talk about is skin analysis. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've got something super fun that I may have talked to a couple of you about already. But the skin analysis, this is a game changer. I'm going to share a video with you on where I learned about it. And then I'm also going to be, I didn't pull that video up yet. I'm also going to be sharing with you some paper tools that I utilize for this process, but I'm also going to be sharing with you a digital tool that you can use and something that you can be sharing with your clients. And I think it's going to be really, really powerful. We'll talk a little bit about career conference that is coming up. And you know what? I want this to be very conversational. I want everybody to feel like they are a part of it. And so we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Okay, so let's go ahead and do introductions. So I want everyone to feel like connected and everything. So this is what I want you to, if you've got a pen and paper, I want you to write this down. If you don't, you're going to have a good memory. So you're going to tell us who you are, where you're from, why you started Mary Kay, and what you love the most about it in this season of your life. Okay? Who, where, why, and what. Who you are, where you're from, why you started, and what you love the most about it. Let me start. My name is Jana Strunk, and I am from Wamego. I live in Wamego, Kansas. It's near Manhattan, Kansas. I started my Mary Kay business to get the discount. And what I love the most about it right now is helping other people win in their skincare, in their businesses, in everything. I love seeing women win. And I also love the community. The community in Mary Kay is something that, but having positive women, that positive girlfriends that come alongside you is unlike any other. So, anyway, okay, who wants to go next? Tony Kelly, it's your go, girl.
Good morning, everybody. I am Tony Kelly. I am originally from Peru, but I live in Fort Worth, Texas, in the Arlington area. And why did I start Mary Kay? Because it was presented to me and I saw the opportunity to give back to the community. And what do I love the most about it? There are many things that I love about this. Mary Kay helped me fund my trip to Japan last year, and it helps me meet wonderful ladies, and it also helps me see the best of them, I believe, and the community that it has. It's unbelievable. If you have gone to career conference or seminar, you can truly see all the ladies there. We are in a pink bubble, and it's just impressive.
I love that. Yay! Thank you for coming today, Tony.
Thank you all.
Okay, Dolores, you're on mute, sweetheart. And you're still on mute. We'll go ahead and we'll hop over to Andrea while you're figuring out your mute button. There you go, Andrea.
I'm Andrea Flaler. Sorry if you hear some background noise. Got to keep the toddler entertained. Um, I live in Clay Center, Kansas, and I joined Mary Kay, I would say because of the discount. I was a college student at the time, and that was definitely the most fiscally responsible thing I could do. Right now in my season of life, we are expecting our second child due in August.
I didn't know that.
And
Congratulations!
thank
Yay,
you.
congratulations.
And so I'm planning to go back to work after I have baby. But I just want some flexibility to hopefully alleviate maybe some financial burden, because I only have so many sick days that I can use for maternity leave, and some other things through my district. But I want to be able to stay home with baby for a while, before I go back and it just gets crazy and chaotic as an ag teacher. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, is to maybe start trying to work my business a little bit harder here between now and August, and then just kind of have some reorders and that to kind of fuel me through the end of the year.
That's awesome. I love that. And Andrea, when you give me an opportunity to run with you or support you in something, I get excited. And you can't just shut down a locomotive once you put the coal in the fire, right? Okay, you lit my fire. I'm excited to support you in that. So, girl, we're going to do it. And so, remind me to talk a little bit about the 1,000 Club today, before we finish up, because I am starting a little club of women, and we're going to be on Facebook Messenger, where you'll get a little bit different mentoring, and your desire is to profit $1,000 a month in your Mary Kay business. And so, you might not be happening right away, but I'm going to give you tools and stuff to get you there. Okay. All right. Yay, Andrea. Congratulations to you and your husband. And Rowan's going to be such a handsome big brother. So love that. Love that. And you know what? Nothing is more precious, I think, than that time at home initially with the baby. So good for you. All right, Dolores.
Hi, I'm Dolores Vollenweider. Um, I originally joined Mary Kay to help my person make their project complete that they were trying to do to get their accomplishment. And of course, the discounts were an extra bonus all the way across on that. What I love the most is just the people I've met and expanding my circle.
I love that. And you know what? I feel like that is one of God's um, giftings that you have, is that impact that you have when you do step outside the zone, because you do make friends so easily and you bless people so abundantly, Dolores. So thank you. Love that, Dolores. Thank you for hopping on today. All right, Teresa, I see you're unmuted. Teresa, do you want to go next?
Yes, I'm Teresa Hammett. I live in Marysville, Kansas, and I joined I don't know, a number of years ago, because I had a friend whose daughter was really big in it, and and I just thought it would be something different to get me out of my comfort zone and also to learn more about makeup because I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup at that time. I guess what I love the most about it is at this time of my life, which I'm retired, um, is that it gets me out and seeing people, and um, it's fun to it gives me a reason to get out and see people and to make them feel pretty, you know.
I love that. Oh my gosh, Teresa. And I know from the stories that you've told me in the past that you do help people and you help them feel pretty. So thank you. Thank you for being so selfless and thinking about other women and being courageous and just getting out there. Because some of us, sometimes I just like this, like, oh, I'd be okay staying home and reading a book, but getting out there. So I love that, Teresa. Thank you for making an impact in your community and surrounding communities. And thanks for coming today.
Sure.
Okay, Christina.
Good morning. I apologize, my camera is not working. So,
Okay.
I'm Christina Saliger. I live in Manhattan, Kansas. I've been here for over 20 years. And I joined Mary Kay for the discount. What I do like about it is that you'll get out of it what you put into it. So it's like at my level, I'm just in it for the discount right now. But if I choose to put more effort into it, I have that community that I can reach out to, and I will get out of it what I put into it.
I love that, Christina. I am looking forward to meeting you in person soon. We should just get together for coffee sometime, just so we can connect and I can share more products with you. But I thank you so much for hopping on here today. Beautiful thing about this, what you're going to be learning today is you can utilize it for you, or you can utilize it for you plus one or you plus 1,000. And so we're going to learn just great ways to decide which products that we should use and that everybody else should use as well. So anyway, thank you, ladies. Thank you for hopping on here today. As you probably heard when you logged in, we are recording, so that way we can have a record of this for other people that couldn't be on today. I had some people that were working today that I know really, really wanted to watch it. So anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and start with first things first. Who has questions about Mary Kay in Touch? Any questions at all that you all have? Any challenges?
I'm sorry. I have a question.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I noticed that it has changed, and I think I like the way the changes are for the most part. Are you saying there's going to continue to be more changes? Is that what you were saying?
They're going to be slowly, sorry, I'm looking down at the same time because I'm typing something in at the same time I'm listening and doing this. Anyway, they are going to continue to, it's like basically it's like a work in progress. You know, like when you're exercising and you're taking care of your body differently, you know, things start changing gradually, 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 gradually. It's not like, whoop, I changed from a 12 to a size 8 and here I am. Voila. So that's the website is going to be like a gradual process in change. So you might have noticed the basic stuff has changed. the ordering has changed. But there's going to be enhancements to different, there's your pretty face. There's going
Right.
to be enhancements to different things within Mary Kay in Touch. Does that make sense? So it will continue to, I think, grow and grow and grow. Does
Okay.
that help? Okay. Who else? Does anyone else have questions? Is there anything that you can't find that you were used to seeing previously that you're just like, Jana, where did they put the, order of application, or where can I find product ingredients, or, where can I find whatever, anything?
I do have one more question since you mentioned that, you jogged my memory.
Right.
I'm used to looking at product numbers, like when I do my inventory at year end and things, and I having more trouble finding. I really miss the book we used to get with all the product numbers of the items
Oh,
that,
yes.
or the insert that used to come,
Okay.
and it's I don't know if I'm looking for something online, is there still a way to look by product number?
Let me log in real quick. I am logged in. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen with y'all. Let's see. Okay, in touch, share. Here we go. Okay, so under the ordering tab, and by the way, I don't profess to know everything about it, but under the ordering tab, I think that there is something. Let's see, one page order sheet, order by part number. I know
Oh,
that that's probably not, I think there's got to be, I thought there was a list somewhere. Product import, inventory updates. I think this is just an order by number thing. Let's go back to ordering. Oh. I wish they had hold on just a second, order. Member director only. So is this just for doing your inventory, Teresa, that you're talking about?
well,
Jana, I found that when you're there, if you click like on whatever on the end and you open the tab, the part number comes there.
Oh, right. Yeah,
oh, okay.
like
You
you're
see
like,
part number is on that side.
Oh, I see him.
yeah.
Okay.
So something that you can do, Teresa, and something that we did this last year is like if I'm doing my end of the year inventory, you can just, if you have nothing in your basket, you can see right now that I have nothing in my basket, because your basket does save no matter if you close in touch or not. But if there's
Okay.
nothing in your basket, like we got on actually and used Tiffany's Mary Kay in Touch. My office assistant is a consultant. And so we got on and used Tiffany's, and because she had nothing in her basket and I had an order in mine. But you could go in here and like you could say, okay, um, I have 4 of these. And then once you click outside the box, it will be in your basket. And so you could actually count up your inventory like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you could do
Okay.
a mock order and just add the things in. And then what I would encourage you to do is get a notebook and then write down the items that are not on here that might be older limited edition items, things that are, no longer in stock or whatever the case may be, just for tax purposes. So you can add that on and then add the amount. And then I don't know that you can't, not that I know of anyway. I don't know that you can print it, but you can at least track your amount of inventory for tax purposes.
All right. Yeah, that's my biggest challenge, I think, is the year end of having to count all the stuff. Because yeah,
And you
okay.
know, another trick that I have is that I have someone else here,
Yeah.
and I just have them sit and read to me, like
Okay.
dynamic wrinkle limiter, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And I say 0, 0, 1, and then when they start going through these looks, I say skip all of those because I don't order things in looks. You know what I mean? Like we'll go to the skincare and they'll say hydrating regimen, and then you know, as we go, I'll just say 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 5, 2, whatever. And they just add it up. So it's a lot easier if you're having to move around and look at things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Great
Thanks.
question. What other questions do y'all have?
I do have a question. I know where to find the ingredients for each product, but is there a list of products that I have this question yesterday? There is a lady I met and she's gluten free and she cannot touch any gluten. So she says, do you have products that are gluten free? And I thought, yeah, we certainly do, but I don't know which ones, so I can.
So that is something that you would want to contact corporate about, because I don't know, I don't know that there's just a list that says gluten. If there's an ingredient that she is concerned about within the gluten family, we'd be happy to look all of those up, because you know you can look up ingredients.
Gotcha.
Another thing is, I have a friend that is celiac,
Mm-hmm.
and so she cannot have stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
she's
she uses Mary Kay. She uses the Miracle Set. She uses the CC cream, and she's been doing that for years and hasn't had any challenges.
Oh, that's good to know.
And I know her mom does as well. So if you do have questions, concerns, need the ingredient list, you can always go here and search for something and see, it will pop up what um, which products that individual ingredient is in. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. What other questions, friends? Anything else that you might be having questions about? So briefly, if you go back to the home page, and if you have questions on InTouch, I usually will refer you either to the boxes or the tabs across the top. Don't forget to go to rewards. It's so good to see what prizes that you could be earning or what you might be close to. Another good section is education and events. Please, please come with us to Mary Kay's career conference. I know Tony will be going in. Are you going in Texas, or do you think you might come up to Kansas City? Okay, so she'll be going in Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Oh, look, Betsy popped on with us. Betsy's going on a cruise. Betsy, do you want to tell us who you are, where you're from, and why you started Mary Kay, and what you love the most about it right now?
Hi, my name is Betsy, and I am knocking on the door. um, I am getting ready to go to Bimini, Bahamas, and Costa Maya, Mexico, and running around getting coffee and everything before we go. But my mom's did Mary Kay, and I've only really known about Mary Kay Cosmetics for most of my life. My mom did it for 31 years. I knew that I loved the product. I knew what it stands for and how it represents such positivity for women. Um, I love that she raises money for cancer research and stopping domestic violence. Two of the things that are very near and dear to my heart. I love that she was a godly woman, and she wants her people to have that peace, have God in their life. It is a very important aspect to business and life in general. and I'm just grateful. I'm always learning. I have stumbled along the way, as some do, and I'm just eager to learn and get to that next step. And once I get to there, then I want to get to the next step and the next step and the next step. So wherever God sees me fit, I want to touch the lives of other women and other people in general.
I love that, Betsy. And there's no doubt in my mind that you will, and that you'll continue to grow in Christ. You'll continue to grow in Mary Kay, and individually and as a leader in this company. So thank you for hopping on. Okay, ladies, it's time for us to jump into our skin analysis. And so I'm looking around because I'm like, where's my clipboard? Here it is. All right. Today, you're going to learn about something called a skin analysis. And you can call it a skin analysis appointment when you get together with girlfriends or family members or whatever. But I am super excited to share this technology with you. And let's go ahead and let's watch a video. And the video is kind of long, but it's all good. It's 17 minutes, so it's not terribly long. I don't think that you'll find it crazy long. But I had it on my screen and it disappeared. Here we go. Found it. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to start the video, so I'm going to have to share a different screen or share my screen. Here we go. Erin Marlowe. There we go. Are you ready? Is everybody ready?
Hey friends, my name is Amy Hayes and I'm a future executive senior sales director.
Can you see
and
it
I have
still?
been building my Mary Kay business for 33 years. And I am so excited to be partnering with Erin to bring you something new and exciting that you could share with your customers, your prospects, your unit. And Erin just really brought this to life. It was so much fun collaborating with her, and she's just a genius at this. And that's why we love her so much, and why we have been so blessed by her business and what she has brought to all of us. So I hope this blesses you. I hope that it brings growth for you in the new year and that you are ready to just take off. So what it is, it's called the skin analysis. And so that is the name I came up with, and I wanted to keep it simple, but it came from an interaction that I had with a customer of mine. I had a customer who was a mascara only customer for years. The only thing she ever bought from me was Lash Love mascara. And one day she called me and she said, "Hey, do you do makeup classes?" And I was like, sure. Is this for you or for your granddaughter or somebody? And she's like, "It's for me." And I was like, okay. And let me give you a little backstory. Doesn't wear any makeup, has never used skincare before, and her skin is fairly aged. She has very fairly aged skin. And so I said, okay, great. And so she came over and I said, okay, so tell me what you're looking for. Are you wanting an eye look, a makeup look? And she said, well, actually, I'm thinking about having a facelift. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said, but I think I want to try some skincare first. And I said, great. I think that's a great idea. So I said, okay, can you tell me what exactly you're looking for? I was totally caught off guard because, again, she'd never used skincare before. And so I started asking her all these questions. And bottom line is we started to get down to her wants and her needs. And by the end of the appointment, she was a full-blown skincare, time-wise repair customer, supplements, boosters, retinol, all of it. So after that appointment, I sat down and I thought, okay, she can't be the only one who's in need of this type of an appointment. And I thought about too all of the amazing products that we have in our product line that are new, that have been added, and how do we figure out what works for who and who needs what, and when goes, when does this product go and when do we use this? And so I decided that I was going to make something for myself.
Sorry.
to provide this service to my customers that I had just provided to her without even knowing it, and make it a, you know, a product that I could offer to my customers. So that's what I did, and that's where the skin analysis came from. So when you look at the first skin analysis sheet on here, it says complimentary 1-hour personal skincare analysis and custom regimen creation. So that is truly what we're doing. So you guys, this is no different than just having a facial or a skincare party and sharing the product with them. This is just getting a little bit more detailed and really finding their needs, because you know what I am really good at? I am really good at looking at someone and looking at their skin and going, I know exactly what you need. You need blank, 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 and blank. But what I discovered in all of these skin analysis that I've done, that what they need and what they want is way different than what I think they need and want. In fact, 15 minutes ago, I just did one of these, and I did it virtually, and I was shocked at what her needs and wants were. I thought her skin is fairly aged. In her mind, it was not. She said, I really don't have any wrinkles. I was like, okay. So anyway, it's so interesting to see how people perceive their needs and wants. And my goal and what I want to do is I want to fill their needs and wants, not mine, not what I think they need. And so that has totally changed the way that I have these appointments. And so basically what I do is I sit down with them in person, which of course is my first favorite thing to do. I love face-to-face, but if that's not possible, just like the one I did today, she was 500 miles away. I will do it virtually on Zoom, but I have my customer fill out my skin analysis. And so this skin analysis just goes through as many of the concerns that I could think of. Now, that's what I love about Erin and Canva, is that you can add, you can subtract, you can change this. But these are the concerns that I hear most often, that I myself have had or have, and what I feel like our products can really cover and address. So I have them fill this out, and just like today when I did it virtually, you guys, this was a referral that my mother-in-law gave, and I talked to her today. I booked the skin analysis today. I just sold $528 worth of product. So, oh my gosh, that was a quick turnaround, but that's how quick these can happen. So I just put this on my screen on Zoom, and I had her walk through and tell me the skincare concerns that she had, and she just told me the ones that she had. So once they go through that, another thing that I really like on the skin analysis is it has additional interests. And I added this in after I'd done several of these, because I realized that this appointment is skincare focused, which I love, because I love selling skincare. It's my favorite thing to do. It is the way that my business grows the fastest, the most. And so I love skincare first. But I realized that these same people are also looking for color application. I included contouring and highlighting. I included brow techniques, foundation matching, hosting a party for free product, and then facts about becoming a consultant. So this helps me work this skincare analysis appointment full circle. And that's what I want to do. All right. I also have a place for additional concerns. So if there's things that aren't on this list, I really haven't found any additional yet that isn't on the list, but it will come up. I know it will. So then at the bottom of the sheet, it says product recommendations. And the first thing that you're going to recommend is the skincare line that you would recommend for them. And then the second thing you're going to recommend is any supplements that you think that would fill their needs and wants, and also any clinical solutions that would fill their needs and wants. So, that is exactly what I did with this new customer today. And she really didn't have very many skincare concerns, even though my eye said different. And I gave her all the options, and I said, from what you're telling me, I would say that the Miracle Set would be a really good option for you, because you don't have very many wrinkles. You aren't seeing a lot of signs of aging. But I said, we do have another skincare line that I want to tell you about. So I did tell her about the repair. And bottom line is, she bought the repair. Even though I recommended the Miracle Set from her needs and wants, she did want the repair, and she also bought supplements. So that worked out great. I put the supplements that I thought that she would benefit from, and then additional things that she could try later if she wanted to. She wanted it all. So that went really great. But I love what Erin helped me do, and she helped me create these flow charts, and they're just so beautiful. She's just so good. And I love how this helps you figure out what skincare line is best for them. Now, I want you to remember that it doesn't mean that that's what they're going to choose, or that, that's the one they're going to buy, but it does give you a way to figure out, okay, what would be best. And I love how we added on here that, the Time-Wise repair is for advanced signs of aging, but even if you don't have advanced signs of aging, this still might be what you want. And so that is a little, disclaimer about that there. So I love that. So this flow chart is amazing. And then we went through and, and this is going to be a subjective, and I know that you might do it differently, and that's the beauty of Canva, that you can change this. But we went through and we looked at the primary concerns that we would see that I would see in these skin analysis, and then we put the products that would address those concerns. Like for dry skin, there's a lot of them, and so they're all listed there and have some information. We also went with the primary concern of wrinkles, because there are a lot of products that address wrinkles. So there's a great sheet for that. And then we have all of the additional concerns that I have listed. I put the products that I personally recommend for those concerns. Now, of course, there are more products, and you could make this more extensive, but I wanted to keep it fairly simple because I want this to be a tool for my consultants that they can easily use. So I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But aren't these so great? They're so amazing. You can just, look at the concern and go to the sheet and you're good to go. Order of application, that is always so tricky when you're dealing with all of these products. So we kind of combined a couple of order of application things, and Erin just made this so beautiful. This is the order of application cheat sheet, and it's the best. So you guys are going to love it. So the other thing that I do once I do a skin analysis appointment, and this has been a game changer as well, is I create a personal regimen for them. And Erin had this great idea to use this sheet. I use this a little bit. It kind of depends. I'm going to give you two options, but this is a sheet where you could go through, and really the majority of all of our products are on here, and you can go and mark which ones, are the best options for them. So they can take this home, or you can just use this at the appointment. It's either way. But this is what has really been amazing is I print this out for all of my customers that do a skin analysis, and it is their skincare regimen to-do list, or their everyday regimen. And I print this out and I tell them they can put it in their bathroom mirror, or inside their mirror, their cupboard. But it tells them with the products that they chose in their skin analysis, it tells what they would do morning and step by step, what they would do evening, and then if there's something like the microdermabrasion, it says 2 to 3 times a week. So this is something I print out for them, and they take home, or if they're virtual, I'll email it to them if they have a printer, or I'll send it in the mail if they don't. And I print it on cardstock so that they have it for their own use, and it's great. So this is a great tool. Now, the other tools that we included that I love is literally, you guys, these are the exact scripts that I have been using to book these appointments. So please change them for the wording that sounds best for you. But I have put in the scripts that I used to book all of these new people. So the first script is to book new customers. Who doesn't want new customers? So that is kind of, I started with my current customers, and there's a script right here to book current customers. And then now, of course, I'm doing lots of new customers and new contacts. But I wanted my current customers to have the opportunity. I've been amazed at the ones that wanted this free service and wanted a skincare analysis. I tell them it takes 1 hour, and I really do take 1 hour. And then I have scripts for current consultants. This has been crazy to see the products that my consultants are and aren't using. Most of it's been a little eye-opening and surprising. And it has been so wonderful to help consultants find the products in our product line that fit their wants and needs and help them use them properly. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has been a game changer with my personal unit and personal team. Then there's also a script to book previous consultants. You know, previous consultants who have loved the product, but they're currently not using it because they're not, most likely because they're not consultants. And instead of just jumping back in and being a new consultant, I wanted previous consultants to be able to know what products were best for them and know about all of our new products. So this has been great for that too. All right, so the last thing I want to share is I have actually created a 5-week series that I will be doing with my own unit right after leadership. And so there is a 5-week series that if you want to use it at any time or use the ideas, it is exactly what I'm teaching my consultants in the new year. The first week, I'm going to do a skincare analysis with the consultants that are on my Monday night meeting. The second week, I'm going to show them how to use the program, how to use this whole program, and how to use it not only for themselves, because we did it the week before for them, but then how to share it with family, friends, clients. The third week, I'm going to show them how to use the skincare analysis virtually, because a lot of consultants have a lot of virtual people out there. Well, we all do. And I want them to see how easy it is to do it virtually. And so you're asking, how do you do it virtually? Well, the first time I started sending samples. Then I was like, okay, I don't know what samples to send because I'm just, again, deciding for them what they should be using. Nope. The skincare analysis virtually, I just did one 15 minutes ago, is I just get on Zoom with them or on the phone with them, go over this sheet, go over my recommendations. What I have found is 90% of the time they just buy the product. But if not, then I am happy to send them the samples that they would like to try that I recommended or that they chose, and then go from there. So that is how I do a virtual appointment. I'm not sending samples until we go through the appointment. Okay. And then week 4 is I'm going to do a live virtual skincare analysis that my guests and consultants can invite people on. So it's not going to be the one-on-one, but it will still give them the idea and they'll be able to see how I do it. And we can kind of talk through it. So it's just going to give them an idea how that will look. And then the week 5 is how to book the skincare analysis program in person. And then the next week, I will be doing an in-person skincare analysis that people can invite guests to. I will tell you, I've done most of these one-on-one or two, I've had mother-daughter pairs come, which I love. I have the time for that, but if you need to do it in a party, atmosphere, it can be done that way too. So no, there's lots of different ways that you can do this, but oh my gosh, I hope that you love this as much as me. I cannot tell you the growth it has brought in my personal business and my sales. These appointments are blowing my mind. And I love nothing more than selling skincare and supplements. I do love color, but you guys know the money, the loyalty, the customer satisfaction is in our skincare and supplements. So I just love these appointments, and I love helping people figure out how to use the products. And some of my customers have a lot of these products, but they didn't know how to use them and they didn't know when to use them. And so that has been a game changer for them as well. So I hope this blesses you. If you have more questions, let me know, but have a great time and, trying this out. And I would love, to see what things people change and what they do different to make it amazing. But it is just a little tweak on what we already do and what we already do well. And that is sharing the skincare and supplements and building skincare customers. So.
All right. Okay, ladies. So there are a couple of different sets of different documents. So I'm just going to show you this down below. So obviously this was a director video, by the way. So, but obviously there wasn't anything on there that y'all don't know. I'm sure that there's all things that you know, that we could find products that will definitely benefit us a little bit more that we're not using. So anyway, this is just the training session. This is the scripts. There are scripts that you can use to book people. I think I shared those on the page already, the Rise Facebook page. If, by the way, if you are not on the Rise Facebook page, and if you don't have that the level of importance, like up in notifications, change your level of notifications to all of the stuff. And so, sorry, someone else is trying to hop on. They're having trouble. Cookie is having trouble getting on, Tony. So, if you can send her the link. Yeah, she said she'll be in soon. Okay. So anyway, and then there's the consultant.
Tell her it's capital S, because
Yeah.
I tried 5 times before I did capital S.
Yeah, I told her that it's because
Okay.
that's, yeah, a common boo-boo. Okay, consultant references. I'll be showing you these today. And then I'll be showing you the customized regimen stuff today as well. Okay? So, what questions do you all have so far about this? Is anybody excited about this? I think it's really good.
I'm very excited. And you know what? I did call you last week and I told you that I was super hyper busy. But I listened to her video and I printed out some of the forms that you had on MK Rise. And yesterday I met with 2 ladies and I gave them that form to fill out without knowing the script or anything. And I said, one lady, she found me. She said, I said, how do you find me? And she said, I just Googled Mary Kay consultants in my area and I found you. And she called me. So she said, I bought this foundation tube from this lady that I cannot find anymore. And it's an old, you know, I had to use the converting charts and all that. So I met her to do a foundation match. And I said, well, what else can I serve you with? You know, do you have any skincare needs or anything else? And she says, no, I don't do skincare. I just buy my foundation and then that's it. And I said, okay. I said, well, I am making all my clients fill out this form. She was the very first one. I said, I'm making all my clients fill out this form, and I would love for you to be my client, and so I can know you better. And she said, okay. So she filled it out, and then she said she's like 70 years old. She's already retired, and now she's just she's doing public school transportation, and she says she loves it because of the schedule and she gets to see babies and all that. So it was impressive because that video is so point on. You know, I can see an older lady and she says, oh, I don't have any wrinkles. She just kept going through the the form, and then she said, you know what, I would love to host, because there is an option for hosting parties, and she says, I would love to host a party for you. And then I said, well, when can we do that? Let's schedule it now. And she said, well, I'm going to have eye surgery back to back and I'm going to need some time off. And she says, and since I'm working, let's just do it for May. So we're hitting on that. But if I would have not pulled out that form, you know, she would have just bought the foundation and that would have been it. And, you know, she dug in a little bit more. And then she said she has puffiness on her eye area and she found something else. And she says, oh, this will be good for my sister. And I gave her a catalog and I said, well, show this to your sister. These are the areas, you know, that products that can help her. And she said, oh yeah, I would love to host that party. I already have friends in mind. So I think it's a great step up.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so the skin analysis that Tony is referencing, let me pop that up here real quick. Sorry, when you have too many things up on your computer and you're trying to share your screen. Here we go. Okay, do you see this one right here? The skincare analysis. This is, and you know, when I've been filling this out, let's go ahead and actually, let's go ahead and go through this, because I want you to write down, even if you don't have one of these printed out right now, just write down your biggest concerns as I go through this. So when I'm going through this one-on-one with people, I could have them fill it out, but I'm just saying I'm going to go through these different concerns because I've been doing them virtually. And so I say I'm going to go through these different concerns. I just want you to tell me yes or no as I go through the next things. And so we just go boom, 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 boom. So I say, okay, dry skin. And if they don't have dry skin, I cross it out. If they do have dry skin, I check mark it, meaning I need to cover that. I need to give her a solution for that. And I just go down through it. Oily skin, wrinkles, dark circles, under eye puffiness, rosacea, uneven skin tone, sensitive skin, large pores, dark spots, dull skin tone, rough textured skin, occasional acne, consistent acne, acne scars, fine lines, sagging skin, lack of firmness and elasticity. After you go through that, you ask, what other concerns that I haven't mentioned might you have? Write it down. And then, okay, before we get started, these are some additional things that that you might be interested in. Tell me yes or no on these. Color application, contour and highlight, brow techniques, foundation matching. So have her just say yes or no to the following, to all of those. And then hosting a party for free product and facts about becoming a beauty consultant. Okay. So, and then of course, down at the bottom, how do you find out which skincare is best for her? I'll show you the flow chart, but then you'll definitely want to circle the one or highlight the one that's best for her. And then what supplements are you going to discuss with her? And which clinical solutions are you going to suggest for her? Okay. So I'll pop that out for just a minute and then we will go to the flow chart. Does anyone have any questions so far about that first one? Okay, here we go. These sheets here. Okay, so the first one, I print off several of those. And in my office, I've got them in a clipboard. And then I've got also, the order of application sheets. I printed several order of application sheets and put them on a clipboard, and several of the skincare analysis and put them on a clipboard. I also have a binder, okay? And so the skin analysis copies are in the front in a sleeve, and then the analysis, sorry, the order of applications in the back sleeve in the binder. So just a small 1-inch binder. And then I got, I don't have it right here because I actually loaned it to a consultant to use. But I've got sheet protectors for these sheets that we're going to be going over. Okay. And so the first one in the flow chart is this. So when you're getting together with people, it makes it really simple. So you say, okay, we're just going to find out which skincare regimen is best for you initially. We can always customize, but let's go ahead and look through this. Okay, is acne your primary concern? If she says no, then you go to the right. If she says yes, you talk about Clear Proof. And so then you say, are you over the age of 20? If you know she's over 20, you can always ask, are you over 20? And if she says no, then you're going to go to the Mary Kay skincare regimen. If she says yes, you're going to say, great, let's go to the next step. What level of aging would you say that you're showing or that you're most concerned about? Moderate or advanced signs of aging? And then you can go to whichever one that she mentions. Okay. Time Wise Miracle Set or Time Wise Voluform, or of course the men's set. Any questions on that page? The next page is just an order of application. You're probably not going to discuss anything like that until you're either doing the products or you're sharing it with her at the end. But the next thing is the dry skin primary concerns. A lot of people have dry skin concerns. And so I love that this talks about who this is best for and what are the key benefits. Okay. So if she's your current client and, or, you can just go through here and say, okay, from the clinical solutions line, This is going to be beneficial for you to help. And then what I also tell them is, you know what, you can use this twice a day. And then Clinical Solutions, Calm and Restore Facial Milk, you can use this all day, every day. You can use this as much as you want. And then of course the Mary Kay Nourishing Oil, as needed. You can use it as much as you want. And then the next, the Moisture Renewal Gel Mask. Love this because you can either use it as a 10-minute mask and wipe it off, or you can leave it on all night long. It's amazing. And so I like that it shows key benefits, although I have customized some of these, and this one doesn't show that it's got niacinamide in it, which niacinamide helps calm red skin or irritated skin. So, and then there's the Extra Emollient Night Cream, the Intense Moisture Cream, and the Oil-Free Hydrating Gel. So you can look through those and decide which ones are best for you and your client. The next thing is primary concerns for wrinkles. Retinol, and so you can go through and just read the information. You don't even have to know about these products. It's so good. The Clinical Solutions C+ resveratrol also helps wrinkles all over the face. Then the targeted wrinkle treatments, the dynamic wrinkle limiter, which is new, and the deep wrinkle filler. By the way, I like this combo, using this together. And I like to tell people the dynamic wrinkle limiter is kind of like your steamroller. It's going to kind of iron out your wrinkles, okay? Or it's going to iron out the expression areas like here and here. Like I felt like I needed an iron right here. Okay, that's where your dynamic wrinkle limiter is going to be good. The deep wrinkle filler is kind of like potholes. So it's kind of like we're working for an asphalt company. Have you noticed the theme? So steamroller, and then the deep wrinkle filler is kind of like deep wrinkles here, any deep wrinkles you have in this area, or I have one right here. Okay. So read the information to them and, ask what questions do you have? Do you have any questions about any of the products that I've covered? And then you can recommend those supplements on this page. And you know what? You don't have to say, what do you think about this one? You can just say, this is what I would suggest. Do they have to take all of your recommendations? No. But you want to jot down the ones that you think would be beneficial to them. And based on what her needs are. Let's look at the next page. Additional concerns. Okay, I like this because it gives you whatever concerns she has. It gives you a product that you can jot down on the supplements that you would suggest for her. This is kind of amazing, in my opinion. Okay, does anyone have any questions about this? Everyone following so far? Okay, we're going to stop sharing that for just a moment. Now, I'm going to be sharing the order of application. After, you could go through here and say, great. Okay, so if you're with her, maybe you're going to do a skincare session or let her try some product on the back of her hand and talk to her about these products, which products you have to ask the question. You don't want to just leave things up in the air. What would you like to start using today? What would you like to have in your bathroom? What would you like to start caring for your skin with? And so then what you'll want to do is you will want to have one of these fun sheets. Where is it at? There we go. Here is your order of application. And I made a basic one on by the way, I am happy to send you the Canva links. I've already done that for another consultant. So that way she could customize it for her liking or whatever. But I made these generic, and the ones that I put on the Rise page, I made them generic. So like up above, personalized skincare regimen 4, you could use Canva and write out her name, and you could color in the little beehives or honeycombs or whatever you call them. they're not beehives, they're probably honeycombs. But anyway, you could do that, but I just print these off and then I just color it in. So get a highlighter, write her name, write the cleanser that she's using. I had a client the other day that, I wonder if I still have this. Anyway, what I did is I just put a highlight. I used a purple highlighter and I highlighted, you can highlight the whole line or you can just highlight the little dot of what she's going to be using and how often she needs to use it. And so that way she can keep it in the bathroom. And so super, super simple. And maybe give her 2 copies or put it in a sheet protector for her if you think, because sometimes it's nice to have a sheet protector. So, because in the bathroom, she's going to be getting it wet. What questions do you all have? Any questions at all?
I could totally also see like if you could print these like 4 to a page, like a postcard size, and laminate them, and then like even fill them in like with, bubble in with a Sharpie, and then like it doesn't matter if they get wet accidentally in a bathroom situation, or give them a second one to throw in like their travel bag or whatever.
I
Um,
love that.
super helpful.
Okay, since you mentioned that, if you have a laminator, what I thought you could do is, let me just stop this so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So my brain, I like your brain, by the way, Andrea. This is what I thought. I thought you could definitely, you could put them back to back, or you could put 2, like you could fold 2 of them and then put them in the laminator and then cut it, and then that way they would have a morning routine and an evening routine. So that way it would be a little bit thinner for their drawer or whatever. So I know I get excited about the smallest, weirdest organizational things. So anyway, so I think I'm going to do that. Thank you, Andrea. All right. So ladies, it's super easy because all you have to do, by the way, there's Miss Cookie joining us. So, hey girl, hey. All right. What I like, um, about this is you can have friends and family, like you can say, hey, I just need some practice with something new that I'm doing. I'm doing some skin analysis sessions. Would you be willing to help me out? Guess what? You'll be getting some new clients based on that. It is going to be so awesome. Okay. Now, who would be excited to have a digital tool that would also help you share about the product? Would that be exciting to y'all?
Yes, I saw the link that you sent, and it is awesome because everything is explained in there.
Isn't that so fun? You
Yeah,
guys,
people can just click in there and all the info is in there. And they can text for the retinization process and they get the messages too. That's awesome.
oh wait,
There's more.
I didn't edit that. Don't have,
Oh,
okay, I need to edit that.
okay, edit that.
That's making me panic a little bit. Okay, because that's Donna's link, that's not mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And I want you to take me to that because I wanna check that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the one off of, did you get
The
the
one that
one
you
off?
sent me.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead, Tony. I'm going to share the screen and I want you to, is it under the clinical solutions?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, ladies. So welcome to our Mary Kay Beauty Solutions Lounge. And so this is something that that I can send you. It's just a digital link. And you can actually save this on your home screen on your phone. Okay? So this is super easy. Don't let me forget to share that part about, how to put it on there. And then also, you might be wondering, well, gosh, wouldn't that be cool if I could have one that would have a link to share, like your website, your phone number, etc. Who would be excited about that? Who would be excited to have this customized? All right, I've got a challenge for you. When you share the Mary Kay product with 30 people in 30 days and you do 10 career sharing appointments, I will give you your own. I'm going to customize this just for you. And if you want to know kind of what that will look like, let me show you because I've already customized one just for me. Okay. All right. Did it pop over? Do you see me? Look at that. So can you imagine your picture here, your name here, your phone number there, and then there's information about you. Welcome. My name is Tony Kelly. I'm a skincare specialist and blah, 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 blah. Text Tony, shop my website. And so how fun will that be? Okay. Power Start Plus. It doesn't matter if it's in a calendar month, like as far as like, the month of January, the month of February, just 30 days in a row, 30 faces, 30 days, and 10 career talks. Okay. And I will customize it for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the generic one. Okay. So let's go to, this has got all the issues. Okay. So just like our skin concerns page that we had before, if you click on this link, this is the skin concerns. So this will tell you all of the products that whatever their skincare concerns are. Okay. So your phone's with you all the time. You can be talking to somebody if you're riding a bus, plane, train, in a, office, whatever. And then you just click back to the home page. And then whatever their concerns are. Okay, so this is just the skincare. So wrinkle, advanced signs of aging. So if they just have advanced signs of aging concerns, then you want to go there. Let's go through all of these tabs because, and by the way, Tony or anyone else that wants to be my secretary, please make a note of any concerns that we have, anything that I need to edit. This is something that I've put a lot of time and I put some money in this and energy. Okay, so time-wise repair. So this is going to show, I need to remove that little box on this wish list thing because whatever that is, that needs to be fixed. And typos. If you see anything that is a typographical error. Also, the time-wise repair, revealing radiance facial peel. I love that there's before and after pictures. Are those not amazing? Next one, deep wrinkle filler. Shows the appropriate place for application. Our clinical solutions line. And some before and after pictures of the clinical solutions line. Dynamic wrinkle limiter. And booster information. So this is just kind of an overall. Okay, so more beauty solutions, go back to the homepage. Okay, so if they're someone that you would use the Time-Wise Miracle Set, then you would go to prevent and repair early aging. So this is going to take you to the Miracle Set appropriately. Also, I'll just go ahead and scroll down, before and afters. See how much redness? There's such a difference there. Microdermabrasion. I love these microdermabrasion before and after pictures. Oh my gosh, gross pores to clean pores, acne scarring to less acne scarring, sun damage to less sun damage. So that's super powerful. And then charcoal masking, of course, before and afters, serum C pictures. Holy moly. Yes, these are actual verified pictures. So there's that. And then a little bit more of like the clinical solutions, because obviously they could benefit from that as well. Let's go ahead and then dry skin, it's going to show you, and I can send this to each of you because you made a decision to get on here today. I will send you the link. You can open it up right in your phone. Dry skin, look at this. It's got all of those things that we talked about on the dry skin. You don't have to have the product knowledge. You just have to go here and read through it with your people. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and go to that. We have to go to the clinical solutions retinol because I'm super scared that there is a link on there.
On the verbiage, it says, message this phone number and you will get reminders every week.
Okay. Is that, you know what? Send me the link that when did I send you that link?
Down at the bottom where you were up at the top, sorry, it said something about like, I will text you a reminder up above. I don't know if there's a link there, but I was just reading that as you were
Oh,
up at the very top. Yeah. Yeah, I will walk you through beneath that retinol 0.5 picture. It's the second paragraph.
oh yeah,
Yes.
I will walk you through the 8 weeks,
Yes.
you know, text reminder. Oh yeah, I'll change that.
Yeah.
That's yeah, for sure. Chloe, can you get out of here, sister? Sorry. She wants a, I got my box of Kleenexes here and she's like, can I have one of those? Because I like to tear them up. Okay. Thank you. And I need to know these edits. I need to know these things. So y'all could be my proofreaders and help me out with this because I got this technology from a genius sales director friend of mine. Okay. So retinol. Does it say because pure from retinol 8-week retinization process probably several times? I'll just put in there that there's a retinization calendar instead of texting. How does that sound? Because that's a lot. And the reason why, you know, if you have a desire to, when you start building your business more, there is a service that you can have called Project Broadcast that you can schedule out or you can put people in a drip. That's why this is on here, is because somebody has, you know, got that technology, but that's not something that y'all have right now. Okay. So as you're scrolling, does anyone have any questions or want to look at a specific button?
I didn't check, but you said that there is a link with the video on sharing the opportunity.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. So at the bottom, and when I share this with any of my clients, I tell them, okay, at the bottom, make sure you scroll, you know, after you've dug into your skin options and exciting things like that. I would love for you to enter our drawing. So anyone that goes down to this bottom tab and they click on the Mary Kay Business Opportunity videos and choices, up at the top, it says, are you looking for fun, flexibility, community, and growth? I'm excited to share more about this amazing opportunity with you. Check out the videos and info below and fill out the 4 questions, and I think it might be 5. 4-question form to get into our $100 Mary Kay shopping spree prize drawing. At this point, we're going to do 25 for the first time. For every 25 people that we have that fill out the form that I'm going to show you, I will give away $100 in free Mary Kay. Okay. So get all of your favorite clients on here and say, hey, make sure to get into the drawing, the prize drawing, because for every 25, we're going to give away $100 right now. Okay. So this is going to share videos. I like the variety of these videos. They were in different places in their life. So that's why I selected these. If you ever find a Mary Kay It Just Fits video that you're like, that is so impactful, let me know. I can add it. Okay. And so this just says, I love that Mary Kay allows us to build a business that gives us choices in life. We also have choices how we start a Mary Kay business and how it works. The $35 e-start is the only obligation to join my team. So then they look at that, and then it says, click the link below and enter your information, including your interest level to win. A is absolutely excited. Send me a link to join. B is buy me a coffee. I want more info. Or C is call me in a month to check back. I can't start now. And so if you click enter prize drawing, are y'all seeing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All it is email, name, cell, address, beauty consultant's name, and then A, B, or C, or other. It's really super easy. And so I'm excited for us to have that opportunity. Let's see.
Dolores has a question about men's products.
Okay. Yes, Dolores, what's your question?
Well, I mean, they had so many nice things and now we're down to 3.
On the men's products?
Yes. So, I mean,
Well,
are they doing any other suggestions to what to do to help to kind of guide men?
I would have men go to this tab for sure to, obviously there's the fragrance, and then the skincare was on another tab. But what I would do is I would say we have all kinds of products for men. We have eye creams, we have retinol, we have vitamin C, we have microdermabrasion, we have charcoal mask. So I think that when we don't allow men to be part of our regular line stuff, I think we're missing out.
Yeah.
As you
Well, I
saw,
mean, I've had people, the one product in particular, of course, is the shaving cream.
yeah,
I mean, and that's a daily basis for men, whether they're going to wash their face or not, shaving is a daily
right.
thing.
So that is something that if you want to reach out to Mary Kay on that, I believe that they are in the process of creating a different one. But please reach out on Mary Kay in Touch underneath there's a tab like to contact them via email.
Okay.
I think it's under the resources tab, but please let them know that the men in your life are missing that. And so I thought I heard somewhere where that's what was going on. Okay. What other questions do y'all have?
If I may, and let me apologize for coming in a little late, ladies. I cannot watch this Zoom on my little bitty phone. I don't know how y'all do it, but I can. So I am keeping notes about the personalization link you were talking about. I think when I first wrote it down, you said send out 30 digital lounge links and get at least 10 career talks. And then you made mention of 25 drawing entries. That's
So
in the same original link. Let me get some clarity on that again.
absolutely. Okay. So when you get together, either virtually or in person, and you're sharing the Mary Kay products with people. So I don't want you to just do the analyzation, the skincare analysis, but I actually want them to be trying some of the skincare on the back of their hand or on their face. So when you get 30 people's opinion about Mary Kay products. And when we do 10 career sharing appointments. And so if you have not done those with me before, that is something that you can just schedule. You can book me and we will do a career talk. Also, at 8 o'clock every Monday night, I am on the same Zoom, and you can make sure that number one, you RSVP and tell me, hey, I've got people getting on Monday night at 8 p.m. Number two, get on Zoom with me and I will do a career sharing thing with them and have them ask facts about Mary Kay. And so when you do 30 sharing of the products and 10 career sharing opportunities, then I will customize one of these just for you.
Okay.
So it will, instead of just this one, the generic one, it will be the customized one with your face on it.
Okay.
And
And
the 25 people. So when you have people, like when you are showing this technology to people, maybe in an appointment, or maybe you have a current client that's already using Mary Kay products, that you say, like, say it's your sister. Hey, Linda, I know that you always want to dive deep and find solutions for skincare. I've got a great resource for you. I'm going to send you a link, and you can look and dig to your heart's content on anything that might bless you. It's going to show you all of these different products. And then I would love to do a quick follow-up call with you afterwards to see which products you're excited about, see what you might benefit from, etc. Okay. And then you tell her at the bottom under Mary Kay Business Opportunity, when you're done, click on that, the videos and the choices, and watch at least one of the videos and click on the enter the prize drawing. And Linda, you're going to get into a prize drawing for $100 Mary Kay shopping spree. And so I'm just telling you all, I'm going to do it when we have 25 entered.
got it.
That sound good? My clients, your clients, everyone. Very good. Thank you for asking for clarity. So good. Okay. Who else has a question? And by the way, on the men's skincare, Dolores, I really feel like, this one goes to just the skincare, but I really think that we should be talking to men. Do the same thing with men. So if you have a husband or a significant other, do this with them. Do these with men. We are missing a whole market. Men care about their skin too. My husband is like, honey, somebody thought that I was over 60 the other day, and I'm not even 60. And I said, dude, I told you, use that Mary Kay. And so he's using the advanced facial hydrator and he's washing his face, but he's like, yeah, but is there anything else? Yeah, there's other stuff that you need. And so the serum C+E, we're going to incorporate that into his skincare regimen. The microdermabrasion, I might even have him do the peel because it's an advanced science of aging. I think he would benefit from that. So what other questions or comments do y'all have?
I just like to know where I can actually go to print these out. I did go to the Rise page and I see that you've put those out there, but I can't see how to print them from there.
Yeah, you'd have to save them. What I can do is I can email. Do y'all want an email? Or wait,
You said that you can share the Canva link. I would love that.
if you want the Canva link, let me make a list here. If you use Canva, then I can send you the Canva link. If you do not use Canva, I will send you the PDF.
What is Canva?
Is Canva free or do you have to pay for it?
It's free and it's very easy to work.
Canva is free as a general rule. I pay for it because I do lots of stuff with it. And so anyway, okay. So Tony wants the Canva link.
Yeah, you can send it to me, Teresa.
Teresa wants Canva.
Dolores,
Cookie, all of us.
Hey, everyone. Okay. All want the Canva link. And then once you're on Canva, you can download it. So there's on mine, there's always an option for Canva to print, but you can also download it. I am going to create a Facebook Messenger group from today. And I will share those links with you. I will also share the generic one that I did, like just in a PDF. Because if you don't know where you're going on that, well, you'll figure it out. I'm sure y'all are so super smart. But Dolores is like, wait. But I am going to share a PDF in case you're like, I can't figure this out. I'll just share stuff in there.
So can you get to these forms that you've created from Canva, or do I have to pull them into a library, or how does that work?
It is actually the link that I will share with you is
Okay.
actually, let me show you what it's going to look like. Because I just shared this with a consultant last night.
When somebody share a Canva with you, it just goes into your templates and then you can modify the way you want it.
It will start a template.
Does it have these starter templates in there already that you've created? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Good.
it'll have
Okay.
stuff in there.
I'm
That's
sorry,
great.
you lost me at template.
Okay. So let me just do some screen sharing again. By the way, here's your little tidbit of juicy gossip information. There's a new mascara coming out tomorrow. Like you can order it tomorrow. So I was going to post that so nobody like went and placed their order. Okay, do you see this right here? It says down here, does this link work? So the links are going to look like this. Okay? This is what the links will look like. And then when you tap it, it will look like this. Sorry, it's taking forever to upload because I've got a ton of things open. And Facebook. Anyway, once you open it, I would encourage you to do it on your computer. It'll probably be way easier, but I will include the PDF as well. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right. It's going to take us 2 days because my computer says, lady, you're on Zoom, Canva, and Facebook and Mary Kay at the same time, and we cannot do that. So my computer's tired. I need to buy probably an upgraded one. So anyway, okay. I will also send you the digital link. One of the beautiful things about this digital link is that it is so like I can update it and then I don't have to send you a new link every time you log in. Like if I have to fix a typo, say, oh, on our link, there's this. And by the way, I also created a landing page for our unit. Did you all know that? So
Okay.
let me, who wants to see that? It's called Rise News. So let me share that with us real quick. So that way you can take a peek at that.
Is it on Facebook or where is it?
It is, I just shared it on the Rise page. But this is, and I think I also sent out a link on from my business deal. But anyway, see this? It's got like our calendar for the month. If you click this, it'll pop up our newsletter. You can see the newsletter for the month and where everybody's at. Isn't that cool? You can also like different things that we have going on for the month, closing sheets, different things that we have, February, March calendars, helpful links. Look, if you're wondering, how do I book Jana for career talks other than Monday night at 8 o'clock? Boom, right there it is. And so this, I need to remove that because that does not take you to a scheduler right now. But look, it also has the monthly deals. So there's that. It always has the 50/50 deals right there. I will keep this updated every month. This helps me because I don't have to I will post it on the Rise page, but you know, I can just, everything is all in one place for you. That is my goal, is so we can have everything all in one spot. That makes sense? You can save these on your home screen on your phone. All you have to do is like open up the link, and if you have an Apple, you click add to home screen. You see that right there? Add to home screen. You see that?
Yes.
Boom. It just adds that, and it'll say, this is what it will look like. See, it says it has the R and it just says Rise News.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're creating a little app basically.
Right. I'm creating an app for us. So we have our own app for that. And then we also have an app for that, the beauty lounge. And so like, if you look here, I've got Jana's beauty lounge and the Rise beauty lounge because mine is customized. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And then going forward, you might want to keep the generic one on your screen because you might want to share that with your new team members and say, here's one that you can use. So, but I will always keep all of those updated. They're kind of tied together. Okay. All right. It looks like we have, does everybody feel confident in how they could ask people to do the skin analysis with them? Within the script, within those documents, you're going to get the scripts. The scripts on how to ask people.
What do you mean, no?
Okay. Then every one of these that you do is going to build confidence, you guys. So I think that that's really powerful. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about product real quick. So this new product, this new mascara that I'm using, it's in my bathroom. It is, look, I'm wearing it today. It is kind of like the old, remember when they did the lash love lengthening? I was not a crazy fan of that because I didn't like the applicator. This applicator is actually just like it. It comes in a pink tube. So isn't that nice? It's different. But I really like this new mascara because it's very, very precise and it's really good. So anyway, when you become an independent sales director, you get these fun sneak peeks and you get all of these products. And so this one, we are going to be having, now I can order all of these products tomorrow, but y'all can only order the new mascara tomorrow. Okay. But I probably will have some type of bonus this month when you hit different levels. You know, when you hit 600, 800,000 and things like that, I'll probably give some free product. So we're going to be, I'll be showing you the illuminating bronzer today. Isn't that exciting? Special edition. Another special edition is Golden Glow, which is a highlighter. Another thing that's limited edition that I thought was regular line, I'm glad I'm looking at this, is our Mary Kay Brow Kit. So I'm excited to show you that too, because I learned about that at Leadership. And then guess what? Special edition After Sun Gel. The After Sun Gel is not going to look blue anymore. It's in this bottle right here, but that is a special edition. So you know that it is not here forever. And then this is a special edition branded beach towel. It's $5 with your purchase of a $50 refresh bundle. So it's got the After Sun Gel and the SPF 50 sunscreen, because now we have a SPF 50 body sunscreen, or special edition pure protection bundle, which is, it looks like two sunscreens.
Is the 50 gonna be limited edition?
No,
Oh, good. Somebody was asking me about that yesterday. How exciting.
I don't think so. I think that it's gosh, it says special edition. What in the world? And why do I have two of these? Okay. Oh, I know, because I got a bundle at Leadership. Okay. SPF 50 sunscreen, Mary Kay. And by the way, I'm going to show you the consistency of this. Oh, I can't because it's sealed.
Sealed. They're all now coming sealed. I noticed it.
It's
Yeah,
sealed.
the
up.
lotions
I
are
mean,
sealed too.
I thought I opened one of them already, but I guess I have not. So I guess it's time for me to open one.
Is that mineral too, like the 30 SPF?
No, it's not. And if they did it that way, it would make it too heavy, and everybody would be walking around looking like Casper. So, especially you women with that golden bronzy look on your skin. So we don't want y'all looking pasty. Okay, check this out.
Liquid.
It's liquid. And watch how that rubs in.
Nice.
And it does not stink. And it absorbs. Look at that. It absorbed nicely. And it's almost like, you know what it feels like to me? It feels like a moisturizer on my body. It does not feel cakey, heavy. It doesn't stink. It doesn't even smell like any type of sunscreen. So love that.
She said it doesn't stink. Okay, good.
It stinks.
Okay.
It doesn't have any smell at all. Like I
Is
can't.
it,
I'm trying to
sorry,
get a whiff of it, and I can't even get any smell of it.
is it sticky at all? Because sometimes in the summer when I wear sunscreen, it makes the grass stick to me and everything if
Not
I'm out
tacky,
mowing.
not sticky. This is when I tried it on in San Antonio. I'm like, wow, they hit a home run on the texture. So let's look at this. This is
The towel?
Mary Kay Beach Towel.
I want it.
This is special edition. It's $5 with your purchase of the sunscreen. Isn't that fun? It's hemmed at the top. How cute!
I so want it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so everybody's got to get one of these, and when you get one of these, get Chloe's over here like, I'll take it. I want it. I love the choosing things. And so if you all could see her, she's so excited. One of the great things about this is that this will be an amazing prop if you do like a pop-up or a little booth where you're getting leads and getting names. This is going to, because it's just that beachy vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was looking one for this summer, and all I could find at MK Connections was a blue towel that said Mary Kay in white, and I was like, that is not cute.
By the way, I have used those, and people are like, "Oh, Mary Kay." So, yes, love those. Also, the nourishing oil is repackaged. So this is the packaging of the new nourishing oil. And I'm excited because they gave me more of that. Yay. And what else do we have here? Okay, so this is the illuminating bronzer. Illuminating bronzer. Well, I have 3 illuminating bronzers and they're all in medium glow. So it looks like I've got inventory now. Let me show you.
So with the nourishing oil change, does that mean they're not doing the natural line anymore?
That is correct. So a while back, I mentioned that they are discontinuing everything in the naturally line except the oil. So I'm sad about some of it, but I understand they have to do what they have to do. You know, I'm sure that the EcoCert Cosmos standard was expensive, and because we had to have everything manufactured in France. So I'm sure that that was costly for Mary Kay. And so they had to weigh their, you know, is it being widely used enough? Chloe, settle down. Somebody will help you. Gavin, can you help Chloe? Bronzer. Oh, there's Paul and Garrett. So they can help the dog. Okay, brow stuff. Are you ready for some brow stuff? Let's do brow stuff, and then we're gonna have we'll pause for like a bathroom break. And then we'll come back and we're probably going to wrap up early. We're not going to be here till noon. But there are some fun things that I want to share with you. By the way, with the mascara, that new mascara coming out, they do have mascara wands that you can get so people can demo that. $3 for 6 wands. This is the new brow stuff. Chloe, you're naughty. Sorry. My dog. He'll probably start barking.
Is that going to be a limited edition?
It says it's special edition, so I'm thinking, you know what they like to do? They like to try it out.
Yeah, I think the special editions, if they are good, they stay. Like
they bring it back.
Berry and almond and all that stuff.
This is going to come in 3 colors: blonde, dark brunette, and brunette. Okay. And the one that I'm showing you today is brunette. So obviously dark brunette's going to be more like the espresso looking color. Now let me just share with you, I was hoping that maybe they have more information about it in here. So, because I hate describing things and doing it wrong. So, the first one, oh, they do. Yay. Okay. So this is the new catalog. I think everybody should be getting one from me because I sent one out to everyone. So, if you don't get one from me, let me know because that's something I pay Mary Kay to do. So all get a copy. So the first one is it's always left to right. So like the darkest one is going to be Sculpt. And it says, use the dual-ended angled brush to apply brow pomade, P-O-M-A-D-E, pomade.
Pomade, yes.
Pomade in short hair-like strokes. So let me show you the applicator so you know what I'm talking about. See these little angled brushes? They come in there.
That's the brush.
Aren't those cool? So it's double-sided, so there's one on each side. Okay, so they're pretty firm. And so you would do that. And then the number 2 is the define, and you use the opposite end of the dual end angled brush to apply the brow powder to fill in sparse areas throughout the brow. So this is going to be a little bit more of a wax. So I know that Cookie has got like knowledge on this. This is more waxy, right, Cookie?
Yes, it is. It's hot. Everybody's loving reshaping their brows. So
Wow.
yes.
Mary Kay's on it. And then this is more powder texture. See, this is more waxy texture. And then this is powder texture. And then the last one, the pop, is use your fingertip to apply the highlight to the arch below the brow bone. So that's what I do anyway. Like I use a makeup not a makeup applicator, but like a brush. I always do. In fact, but I do the brush before I do my dark colors. I usually put that there first, and then I put my dark over the top because I don't want to get my white into the dark. Does that make sense? You might feel a different way about that. But
They do it opposite because then the white cleans up the line.
oh,
So
okay. That's why. Okay, so I'm gonna be trying that. So, but I still want to have a tool for my white. Do you use a tool for your white?
just an angled brush.
Okay, very good. All right, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, so who's excited about this brow?
I am.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were a star consultant last quarter, if you did preferred customer program, you're gonna be able to order on the 10th of February. Otherwise, you're gonna have to earn it from me or wait till the 15th. Okay. So be on the lookout for some promotions. And if I don't post about it, let me know. By the way, here's the price. $28 retail, only $14 your cost. Hold on a second, you guys. Hey, Dad, I'm in a meeting right now. Can I call you back when I'm done? Okay, love you guys. Bye. It was Pam. So I'm trying to see what else we have in here. That's all I have to like product wise. But let me look in here real quick. The After Sun Gel is special edition. Let me see what that sunscreen is just for sure. I don't think that's special edition or limited edition, but it could be. Nope, it's new regular line because it's on this page. Yay! People are gonna love that. Okay. And then the oil is definitely the same formula. It says new look, same formula. By the way, I tell my people, like, if you have super dry skin, I put that in with my body lotion. And it makes such a big difference. In fact, the other night, I put extra emollient night cream on my feet, and I even added in some oil as well. So anyway, any questions about some of these newer products?
No, but I also want to share about the oil. My daughters and my hands were breaking because of the weather. And we did the satin hands and we added the oil in there too. And boom, everything is gone.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love that. That's so good. Something for us to definitely have on hand for ourselves is, does anybody on this screen have hydrated, supple skin all year round? Probably not. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. Because this dry weather, and it's because of the humidity level. Oh my goodness. It is so dry. So anyway, all right, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and then we're just going to take a restroom break, a snack break, whatever you need to do. And let's come back in. I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. Does that sound good? So we're going to come back in 10 minutes. I'm going to pause. Crazy. Okay. So yes, nuts. I had to have some nuts and cranberries and stuff. So hadn't had anything yet today. So anyway, okay. So let's talk a little bit about confidence. If you were to rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what your confidence is. Like when you walk into a room, could you walk up to anyone and speak to them and introduce yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? 1 is no, I'm not doing that. And 10 is yes, that excites me. I am walking over to. Okay. And you don't have to share your numbers, but I like that, Andrea. Thank you. A 3 or a 4 or a 34. You could be a 34 or a 5. Okay.
I think it depends on the environment I am in. I love networking events, and those events are purposely made for you to speak up and talk to people and meet new people. And I love that environment. So I try to find free networking events where I can go and meet new people. But if it is like out on the streets, I'm like, no.
Well, and it's all good because, and it depends, like if you can build a conversation with someone out on the streets, if you have the commonality or if you have an opportunity has to be there if it's random. But if it's in, like a closed room meeting, stuff like that. So I just want you to evaluate, what is your confidence level? Because confidence precedes success. Always. It's going to come before. You're not going to be like, I'm going to get successful and then I'm going to be confident. It doesn't work like that. And so that is where Mary Kay suggested fake it until you make it. We don't want you to fake knowledge, or we don't want you to be fake as in not genuine. But we want you to imagine that you are confident. Imagine that, like, even if you have to pretend you're like, I'm a runway model walking into this room. All right, yep. And giving people eye contact. That is when I see a woman walk into a room and she gives me eye contact and smiles, I'm like, she's confident and she's kind, approachable and powerful. Who do you want to be when you're walking into a room? Ask yourself where you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. And you know what? We can talk about these types of things. These are conversations that you and I can have, that mentoring. As long as I will match my time with your efforts. And if you're doing the work in your Mary Kay business, then I can give you more time. Does that make sense? I don't charge a coaching fee. I can coach some people to success in whatever it is. I am very confident in that. Like, I'm probably an 11 confident that I can coach anyone that is coachable. Okay? So when you bring me your number and say, Jana, I'm a 5 and I want to work on this, then we can talk about that. I want to know these numbers though. How confident are you in the product and the brand of Mary Kay?
That's definitely a 10.
Okay. If you're confident in the product and the brand, which I can work with you on as well, you're going to sell it like crazy. Nobody could keep it on your shelves because you're like, I've got something right here that's going to help women. You can't hold me back. Nobody could hold you back. And if you have confidence, what about confidence in the Mary Kay opportunity? Let's talk about that for just a minute. What is your confidence level in this Mary Kay opportunity, that it really works and that you could really make money with it?
Yeah, like the conversation we had, I have been focusing on having clientele and selling the products, but I wasn't focusing on building my team. And it just came along as I was selling, but I wasn't purposely building a team, you know. And I have met beautiful ladies that have joined my team, like Cookie that is here today.
Right.
Yeah, but it's because they saw something in me, but it's not because I was doing it purposely.
So let me just tell you that um, I was not building my team. And why was I not building my team? Well, actually, I was actually building team building because people were asking to join my team. For Pete's sake, like that's a slap, like, hey, there's a sign. Um, but Linda Sigel's husband, Gary, saw me at a star event and he said, how's your Mary Kay business going for you? And I said, loving it. I was working full time also, by the way. And he said, why do you love it? I told him all of the reasons why I loved it. And he said, are you sharing it with other women? And I said, no. And he said, why? And I said, I'm selfish. That's all I've got. I have no idea. Why would I not be sharing something that I love and that has benefited me and blessed me? And so sometimes, sometimes I think this. Sometimes I think that we think, um, well, it works for me, but I don't know if it would work for Susie Q. Some people are nervous to build their team because they don't no leading and being responsible for them. Oh, and that you think you have to have it all together. Guess who has it all together? Well, I don't really have it all together. Y'all just think I do.
Gianna does.
But I'm the one that actually coaches and leads them. This is all you have to know how to do, Andrea. Hold on just a second. I have a prop. I have a prop right here. Great job, Susie. I saw that you did something awesome. Jana said, okay, that's all you have to do is be the cheerleader. But what if they have a need or a desire or God has a plan for them to do this? Does that make sense? So, and another thing,
Can I interrupt?
yes.
I don't know. I think the Holy Spirit is asking me to talk. You are so right. I was so busy with my full-time job that I put Mary Kay on the side, and then little by little, the energy was going down about my Mary Kay business. And then on Monday, that we had off, I decided to bake, and it's this. They're delicious. They're some Peruvian cookies, but it takes forever to bake. So it took me the whole day on Monday, and I finished on Tuesday. So I didn't do anything, and that's when that lady called me and I asked her, you know, I had flour all over my hands, but I still answered the phone. And she said, I'm looking for this. And I told her, how do you find me? And she told me she found me on Google. And I felt that God was sending me, you know, throwing me a rock. And he was like, you see, I'm doing this for you. Don't leave Mary Kay. Don't put it in back burner. Just keep working your business. So then when that week was very busy too, but then on Thursday, I think I called you and I said, okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
Right.
I think
What
it was
happens?
God, you know?
So what happens is when you are another thing that will build your confidence in the in how this business works. When you are working it, when you're working your business, you're going to be confident in sharing the opportunity because you're going to see that it really works. So, like if you were to go do a skincare class, like that's why Mary Kay always said, go do a skincare class before you ever decide to give up your Mary Kay business. If you want to give up your Mary Kay business, go do one more skincare class and then let's talk. Because you'll find out that it works and you'll find out why you loved it. And by the way, what happens when you contact me as a general rule? Like if anyone wants to speak up, what happens after we have a conversation about Mary Kay and about like your plans for the future or whatever the case may be? Does it energize you? Okay. Stay plugged in Monday nights. Right now we're doing Boss Babes. It's a different Zoom number, but it's posted every Monday on the Rise group. Every Monday. I have I try to have things in place. Tiffany posts that for me every Monday. And so it's always on there. So you guys, I am here for you, but you have to come to me. And so that way we can work together. And so we can take your next steps for what will bless your business. Okay, we're going to talk about one last thing real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. Unless you have questions, of course. Circle of Excellence is our team goal and our vision for this year. One of the areas that I have been weak in, that I feel like I have probably failed our team in the past, is not making our goals crystal clear. And so right now, you see me pop up stuff that we're finishing Cadillac number 4. We've been working on getting into Cadillac number 4 for a year. And so it only takes 6 months to do it, by the way. And so that's like taking an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. Get it? Okay. So we can get this done. And so my goal for us is for us to finish up Cadillac by March 15th, which is only like a month and a half away. Before, the reason why I want to do that is because each and every one of you deserves to walk across that stage at Career Conference in the Cadillac March. We are a Cadillac unit. We just need the numbers to reflect that. Okay. And so we're going to get to Cadillac, then we're going to work on our circle of excellence. And so it's all stair step. It all works together. So circle of excellence through individual wins. So how does that work? So that works when people are setting goals and going for it, all of us together. Okay. So our target is 200 unit members and 700,000 in retail sales for the year. Okay, so sometimes I like to number geek out. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but what we achieved before the end of the year was like 230,000 in retail sales. In Mary Kay, the first 6 months is usually a third of what your whole year production is going to be. Okay, so if we take 230,000 and that's a third, and if we multiply that times 3, what does that say? 690,000. So if we do the stuff, if we work our businesses, it will, and we have that increase. If you have your first part of the year was just a third of what you do for the whole year, our unit's going to rise up like that. And how exciting is that going to be? We're going to be in the 700,000, because I know we could make that extra 10,000 up. We're going to be in that 700,000 circle of excellence, higher than we've ever been before. And I am so excited because God is going to get the glory, and y'all are going to get the microphone. I'm going to get the microphone. And so we're going to be able to glorify God in that. And so women, I talked about individual women earning things. What is that going to look like? That's going to look like women earning enough money to sustain them for additional maternity leave. That's going to look like women earning enough money to take them to Spain for Christmas to see their brother. That's going to look like people paying for their daughter's dream wedding and honeymoon. That's going to look like people paying for childcare. It's going to look for people paying for sons' sports clubs, for a trip for a mom and her husband or her daughters to go on a tropical vacation, or sons. It's going to look like that woman that just wants to work for a new sofa. She just wants a new sofa, but dang it, money's been tight lately. Or like a new bathroom remodel. Someone working for a Mary Kay car or a cash compensation. Someone working to replace their full-time income because their job is sucking the life out of them, or they want to be at home with their children. Someone that wants to pay for gas because their commute has drained their cash supply, their extra, their reserves. How can you win this month? How can you win this year? I want to know. If it's not on the top of my head or the tip of my tongue, I want to know. I want to know what you are working towards. What is on your goal poster? What is on your screensaver on your phone? What is it that is going to stir you? Because this is what I know for sure. If you will laser focus on what stirs you and what that result will be, you will not succumb to any emotional dipsy doodles when you're thinking of booking appointments or when you're thinking of approaching that sharp woman at an event or at your office. That won't be a thing to you. That'll be like, that's not that big of a deal. When I focus on staying at home with my baby for an extra month and being able to readily afford it, that is not a big deal. Because we're always weighing our options. We're always weighing our options, you guys. So if you have a laser focus on what is in your heart, you will go for it. You will go for it every time. I can guarantee you that. Okay. That will result when you're going for it and you're booking appointments and you're sharing the product and you're sharing the opportunity. That is going to help get us to that 200 unit members. That's going to help our unit go over the top. When you win, I win. My goal is to take my husband on the top sales director trip to Budapest. This can't happen unless your dreams happen. And so I am motivated to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. Okay, you guys? So totally passionate about it. And because we're earning, you're doing these little things. We're going to see promotions. We're going to see people earning their senior consultant, their red jacket. They're going into sales director. We're going to see people that are star consultants. We're going to see people the Princess Court of Sales, Queen's Court of Sales, and more. It's going to be so powerful. In the Bible, in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, it says, "Then the Lord answered me, write down the vision clearly upon the tablets so that one can read it readily. For the vision still has its time, presses on to fulfillment, and will not disappoint. If it delays, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not be late." The Lord is putting a dream on your heart for a reason. Are you going to tell him no? You don't believe that that's possible? Because all things are possible with the Lord. When we have laser focus on our individual goals, we're going to make a difference in the lives of others, period. So you might think, well, I've got a goal to go on a trip to Spain. How is that going to help other people? Well, guess what? When you go do a facial with Susie Q, you're going to change her confidence level. And then you offer her the opportunity. You're going to give her an opportunity to make money for her family and do whatever God does. So allow Mary Kay to be a tool that God will use in your life. I want to know though, ladies, how can you win this year? How can you win this month? How can you win this year? What are your goals? And when we know your goals, we can create a plan to make it happen. Okay? We can create that plan. What questions do you all have for me? Any questions? Comments? Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Oh, should we possibly do this once a quarter? Maybe, maybe once a quarter, maybe once every 6 months, something like that.
Yeah, I learned a lot, so I'm glad I got on.
Yay! That's awesome. I love that. All right. Any other questions or comments?
I want to thank you for doing this. It helps a lot because sometimes you lose track of your goals, and this kind of brings you back. And yes, and it helps you, renew that little fire that you have in there.
Absolutely. And that's what events do for me. And so please, please mark your calendars for if you're in the Dallas area. Tony, is it the 21st?
Let me check my calendar. I already have it on my calendar. March
think it's
21st Career Conference, and it's going to be in Allen, Texas.
Allen, Texas, 21st and 22nd. So it'll be the
Mhm.
evening of the 21st and the 22nd. Mark your calendar right now. And then if you're in the Kansas City area planning to go to Kansas City conference, that is going to be on March the 28th and 29th, I think. 28th, 29th? Sorry, hold on just a second, ladies. I'm sure that's what it is because I just talked to somebody else about it. Yes, 28th and 29th in Kansas City. And registration, remember, plug into the Rise page and be watching for dates. Also, I'm going to send you, I'm going to include you all on the digital link. And so I'll send you out the Rise News. So career conference stuff will be on Rise News. I'm probably even going to start creating maybe a video of the month. Maybe I'll create a video on there and that says, hey, you guys, this is what we've got going on right now. And make sure that you are familiar with how to plug into things. Okay. All right. And if nothing else fails, plug into me. Reach out to me, ladies, because I am here to help you be confident, the women that God created you to be. That's my biggest passion and goal. Okay. All right. God bless you all. You know what? We're going to wrap up in prayer, but I'm going to pause the recording